up on Verbatim, we're talking about the possibility of alcohol being sold on campus for special events.
Plus, we take a look at one campaign to raise awareness for sexual assault.
And we have the world of USD in just 60 seconds.
Verbatim starts right now. Welcome back to another episode of Verbatim. I'm Trent Opstedahl.
And I'm Krystal Schoenbauer. We are taking you behind some of the stories in the Volant and new issues on newsstands today and on volantonline.com.
Krystal is the producer of Verbatim and joins me this week to talk about alcohol being sold on college campuses.
Yeah, so the Board of Regents actually put together a task force to help promote selling alcohol on campuses for the sporting and special events that would be taking place.
Right, and so this task force is kind of looking at the logistics of how this would work across all 6 campuses around the state and really deciding if this is something they want to pursue. And if so, they want to go ahead and draft a bill to submit to the state legislature and have that be passed as law, hopefully this upcoming session.
And this has happened before. North Dakota actually, they tried to bring alcohol to their dome, but it didn't go through for them. So it'll be interesting to see if this actually goes through for us or not.
Yeah, and I think there's a couple things they're really considering, aside from the logistics, they're looking at a matter of is something that is going to be beneficial to students and the universities. I think on one hand, it can be really beneficial with all the revenue that will come in and just how that would benefit the university. And I think especially the athletic department, I'd have to imagine, would get some of that money.
Oh, yeah. So. But then on the other hand, you have to look at, would this help or would this hurt underage drinking and the effects of that?
Right, and I think binge drinking goes along with that. So
yeah.
A lot of different things to be considering here. We have the full story in the Volant this week, so just check us out online or on newsstands or on campus. Students had the chance to talk about politics over a beverage of choice on Monday. The Volant's Sydney Mook has the story.
Each month, students and faculty gather at the Roadhouse in Vermilion to discuss politics and their impact on South Dakota. Pints and Policy gives students and faculty a chance to discuss varying issues from the Supreme Court to international elections. Shane Nordyke, the group's founder, says she wants students to come away with a better understanding of the issues going on in our world.
I hope students come away with an interest in becoming engaged in public policy conversations, that they know they have something to contribute to the discussion, that they become more interested in finding out more about policy issues, particularly at the state and local level.
The group meets at the Roadhouse the first Monday of every month and is open to all students.
Coming up after the break, we'll be taking a look at an event on campus to help raise sexual assault awareness.
We'll be back in just 15 seconds.
You won't believe who goes home on an all-new episode of The Vice.
Time for a reality check. Court fees, suspended license, death. The consequences of drunk driving are real. If you drink, don't drive. See more programming at drivesafesd.com.
Last Friday, students and community members rallied together for an event called Take Back the Night. The Volant's Tatum Dean has the story.
Last Friday, students, faculty, and the community gathered together for Take Back the Night, a student-led event that raised awareness for sexual assault. Cassie Jarrett said that this nationwide event is to show how many sexual assault victims there actually are.
So Take Back the Night is a movement nationwide to raise awareness for sexual assault and really show how many victims there actually are. Because sexual assault is such an underreported crime. There are some statistics that say that college women are as likely to be raped as 1 in 4 or even 1 in 3. So it's a pretty staggering statistic that we're trying to just eradicate by raising some awareness about it.
The event featured sexual assault nurse examiner and speaker Lydia Cans, along with an open floor for victims of sexual assault to share their stories. Afterwards, attendees walked around campus with candles and signs. Jarrett said this event was a part of her victimology class.
It actually got started because our professor, Bridget Walsh, is a rape crisis counselor, and she talked about creating an event, which is part of our grade, but once we all found out about what Take Back the Night would look like, we all were more than willing to chip in and have a good time on the ride to the event.
As of now, this past Friday was the only time the event will be happening. However, many are hoping to make the event a continuous thing.
Each week, the Volant covers stories that matter to USD students. We take a look at some of those stories happening on campus. It's the world of USD in just 60 seconds.
On Tuesday, students from the Tioshpe group held their monthly taco sale. Money raised from the event is used for their annual Wachipi.
On Thursday, students had the chance to pet their stress away. Student Services put on the event to help students deal with stress from midterms.
Alpha Zee Zelta hosted their chili feed on November 2nd. The money raised from the feed goes to the Autism Speaks program.
Here's what's happening this week at USD.
If you're not doing too well in certain classes, Friday's the last day you can drop with a W. Talk to your advisor if you need help deciding what to do.
Thanks for joining us today on this week's Verbatim. A special thanks to Coyote News for letting us use their studio.
Their show will air tonight, live at 5 and again at 6.
Be sure to tweet us with the hashtag USD Verbatim.
We'll see you again next week.
The Volant is now on your iPhone and iPad with Apple News. Subscribe today.